What's up, fellas? So today we're here to talk about the divorce of Jeff Bezos. All right, guys, and I got two talking points, two angles I'm gonna take this from. I'm gonna take this why he got married, and I'm gonna take this why he's getting a divorce. All right, because hindsight always 2020, right? But y'all guys gotta understand this man was married over 25 years ago. 25 years ago. That is a long time, guys. And so for all you young guys that are on here and don't know how the mindset was back in those days. Now, I was still in fucking high school 25 years ago, or probably even middle school, but I still remember like 20 years ago and 15 years ago. And so you guys got to understand that guys back in those days, that, you know, guys got with women, got married for a woman a lot of times to basically be their mother. All right. So men back in those days, like, was afraid of laundry and afraid of dishes. It's like that was classified as woman's work. All right. And men always just felt like they, you know, back in those, always felt like they had to have a woman. I never remember my uncle washing no dishes or doing no laundry, no shit like that. That was always considered woman's work. All right, guys. So y'all guys got to understand now, we live in a different age these days, and guys know how to take care of themselves and shit like this. But back in those days, guys, men relied on women to take care of the home. Men had like they was allergic to dishes and laundry. I'm telling you that shit right now. You ain't never, if you went in the grocery store, you never saw no men down the laundry aisle or the dish detergent aisle. All right, so that's what y'all guys need to understand. Men like they couldn't cook either. All right, if a man didn't have a woman that only ate a sandwich or ordered a pizza or some, you know, the old saying was you're gonna be at home eating them microwave dinners. Like if you went in the store, one thing that was popular back in the days a long time ago was those microwavable dinners. That was the lonely guys, the single guys. That's what the single guys would do. Eat those lonely man dinners where you put them in the microwave and they had a little macaroni and cheese, a little Salisbury steak, a little rice, and you was single then. You ain't had no woman to cook for you. Now we know, now I cook for my goddamn self. But back in those days, man, it just seemed like men just was incapable of doing anything outside of fucking providing. All right? So y'all guys need to understand that. Another thing y'all guys got to take into consideration also, man, is that it was very easy for a guy back in those days to fall into a scarcity mindset. Now, y'all guys have me to tell y'all guys to get on your purpose. All right? But guys in those days didn't have nobody to tell them to get on their fucking purpose. All right? A female was their purpose. So you would, this was the life, even when I was young, even when I was 22, 23 years old, I can remember this shit. This is what you did. You went to fucking work and you came home and you kicked it with your girl every fucking day. And if you didn't have a fucking girl, you was out chasing ass. And on the weekend, you was in the fucking club. All right? That's what you did. Now, for you young guys that are 18, 19, 20, 21, that sound good to me, chase ass. But y'all guys got to understand, for a lot of guys, that shit gets old. Like I remember back in the day, you could always tell when a guy was single again. His ass be back in the club, against the wall. You ain't seen that motherfucker for 2 years. I remember that. I be like, oh, his girl done broke up with him. You knew he was single again. You knew him and his girl done broke up. Because now his ass back in the club every fucking weekend. When before you hadn't seen that motherfucker for 2 fucking years. I remember I used to have good friends and we would hang out and you could tell when their ass got a girlfriend because you wouldn't hear nothing from their ass. Because that's what guys did. Guys had their girl and they chill. And when they was single, they hit your, hey man, what's going on? You wanna go shoot some pool? You could tell when their girl and him and their girl having problems. Cause when him and their girl was on pool, you wouldn't hear from the motherfuckers. That was commonplace back then, guys. You could always tell when the motherfucker was back single. You see their ass in the club, all of a sudden they want to go and shoot some fucking pool or some bullshit. Cause guys just kicked it with their girls. All right, that's just the way it was, guys. Back in those days, we ain't had nobody to tell us to get on our purpose. You ain't have no purpose. You go work a job you fucking hate all day, and then you come home, and then you kicked it with your girl, and she made you feel a little bit better. She rubbed your head and shit, make you feel a little bit better, make you feel life is, you know, life ain't all that bad when you got some big old titties sitting next to you watching TV. All right, that's what. And then on the weekend, y'all go out to dinner, and then y'all ride past the club, and y'all laugh at all the losers who got to go to the club. Look at the fool, they got to go to the club. They ain't got nobody. You laugh at them motherfuckers. You like, oh, look at the sorry motherfucker. They single, because you know you at some point, at that point, you would hate the club, and you would hate to go back to that motherfucker. So when your woman back in those days would come to you about a relationship, you know, or a marriage. All right, not with me, but some guys, a marriage, guys would cave. All right, guys would cave. So you didn't have to twist their arm, to be honest with you, because guys didn't want to go back to do what they had to do. Most guys would hate going to the fucking club and shit. Like, oh man, I'm back in this motherfucker. And sometimes you would leave the club, and then you be like, man, I got to get my girl back. You know, you hate that shit. Oh, man, I ain't finna be doing this shit every fucking weekend no more. And then that's when the dudes will go begging and calling their girl back because, you know, you just hate going to the fucking club. You hate the fucking single life. Now, we laugh at that shit today because, for one, y'all got social media and day naps. And even though day naps don't have the best women and you have attention whores and shit on there too, it's better than nothing. It's better than nothing. Back in those days, you listen, if you didn't have a girl, when you got off work, you had to probably go to Walmart. And don't even get me started on if you from a slow town. Now in New York or something like that, or Atlanta, you can club fucking every night. But if you from a slower city, shit, usually the club is only open like on Friday and Saturday. So what the fuck are you doing Sunday through Thursday? Bullshit. All right, guys, and this is how guys fell into that scarcity mindset. They didn't have nobody say, hey, get on your fucking purpose, make your life better. Guys just chased ass all the time. That's what they did, guys. So y'all guys got to understand, this is a much different mindset than today. All right, you go to the club, you see them same attention whores. You know, if you come to the club very often, you start seeing the same fucking women. I can see if it's a fresh batch of bitches. No. It's the same ghetto trash, purple hair bitches every fucking weekend. And it get on your fucking nerves. At first it seemed good. As with anything, at first it seemed good. You going out, oh man, look at all these big old asses. Then you start to realize, man, this ain't nothing but a bunch of trash. A bunch of girls in here who trying to find the biggest baller that they can. A bunch of trash. That's what you have in the club. A bunch of attention whore trash. All right, guys. So please understand, I just bring that up to let y'all guys know why guys back in those days would get married. This is pre-day naps. This is guys, you know, telling you to get on your fucking purpose. You had your shitty job and then you had your woman. That's the way it was. All right. So that's the reason why he got married, guys. Now I want to talk about why he's getting divorced. Guys, do you know that how horrible a relationship gotta be when you have no leverage on the woman, when she has all the fucking leverage? In a relationship, guys, you have to have some leverage. That's why I say constantly make yourselves the highest value male possible. Even for my purple pill brothers over here, you constantly have to make yourself the highest value male possible, because Jeff Bezos did not have no leverage in that relationship. How could you have some leverage with a woman that knows she gets 65 billion fucking dollars if y'all have a divorce? So how can you make her submit? Guys, when a woman doesn't fear you losing you, when she knows that if this goes bad, I get 65 billion fucking dollars, I can only imagine what kind of hell he was living in. I can just only imagine. I know it had to be horrible. Guys, the only way you can make a woman submit, back in the old school, guys would try to, abuse their woman, hit their women and shit to make them submit. You know, they didn't know no better. Today, the way you make a woman is you make yourself the highest value male possible, and she know your ass has no problem leaving. Now, obviously, all of us know that Jeff Bezos is a fucking high value man. All right, obviously, right? Obviously, he's gonna have no trouble meeting other women after her. But he lose the leverage when he knew he lose half his fucking fortune. So when you guys see these guys in these marriages like that, they have no fucking leverage. I don't give a fuck how high value male you is. If I know I'm gonna get half your fortune, I'm gonna be a fucking living terror. All right, guys. So do any of you guys think Jeff Bezos was getting his dick sucked every fucking night? Would a woman know that she get half your fucking fortune? She don't fear losing you. That woman probably hadn't sucked that man dick in probably over 10 fucking years. When you don't got no leverage, that woman ain't finna suck your fucking dick. High interest or no high interest. Women only gonna do what they have to do when they feel like they have to keep you. Alright? So like, let's say a woman's got high interest in me, right? Let's say she got high interest in me. Well, that high interest dictates that I'm gonna suck his dick. I'm gonna do everything I possibly can to keep him happy. That's what that high interest dictates. But let's say she has high interest, but I get half your fucking money when I leave. Oh, well, shit, fuck the high interest. I ain't doing shit. I ain't cooking. I ain't sucking no dick. I ain't fucking getting fucked in the back, from the back. See, you have no leverage. So I can only imagine how horrible it was and how much mouth he had to deal with. And for any of you guys that's wondering how much mouth he had to deal with, the guy said, you know what, fuck it, I'll lose $65 billion. I can't take this shit no more. That man probably been living in hell for probably the last 10 years. That man probably ain't had his balls sucked in a long time. Alright, and I commend him on that. A lot of you guys stay in unhappy relationships because you fear not being able to see your kids or losing your home. I told you guys I was in a relationship and I had bad credit at the time, and I had a girl co-sign a car for me, a Lincoln Town car, brand fucking new. Pretty much my whole damn life savings was used as a down payment. And fucking she changed just like that because the car gave her leverage, because the car's in her name. And she changed. She went from a submissive girl to just like that. She wasn't a terror, but I saw her. She started having a little bit more talk back. All right, because now I got this car in my name, and you don't want to lose this car. All right, guys. So that's what happens when you fucking give a woman that much leverage over you. You don't get no act right. And for all you guys who come, man, LMS, what books you read to get all this knowledge? Motherfucker, the book of life, motherfucker. No goddamn book give me the experience. Shit, I done live. You keep living in your ass and be able to give some knowledge too. It's called wisdom. You know where wisdom come from? Life kicking you in your ass. Can't no book give you no goddamn wisdom. Life got to kick you in your ass a few times and you get wisdom. That's where it come from, motherfucker. The book of life, motherfucker. All right, guys. So I know what Jeff Bezos went through, because I remember when the girl had got the leverage on the car. This motherfucker got $65 billion. Man, I bet this woman was a walking tornado. A living fucking hell. Shit. I had to leave that girl who I had the car that signed for the car for me. I had to leave her a couple of times to show her that, you know what? Ain't nothing changed. Ain't nothing changed. I still leave your ass. Because I had two cars, but the other car was like a 96 Cadillac. It was an old Cadillac. But I should still show them. I still leave your ass. Alright, guys? So you have to have that. Women need to know that they'll leave you. And if they got too much leverage on you, you ain't gonna get no act right. Alright? Now, when he married her, he ain't had no prenup because you don't know you're gonna grow up to be. He ain't had no idea you're gonna be the richest man in the world. He ain't had no idea of that. Alright, guys? And a lot of times those women back in the day, they wouldn't sign prenups because they know what the hell I'm getting out of this. What the hell I'm gonna get a prenup for? Alright, guys? So that's the thing with that, guys. Back in those days, you either you gave a woman commitment, and if y'all did that long enough, the woman was, hey, where this going? And then you start dreading, oh man, I'm gonna be back in that fucking club every weekend. Alright, let's go and get married then. But to be fair, they ain't have to twist a lot of guys' arms. They ain't have to twist a guy's arms, guys. Back in those days, that's just the way it was, and you appreciate the girl you had, and you just, the woman had to, right now, a woman had to twist your arm. Back in those days, a woman had to twist your arms. You loved her, and you thought she loved you, you just got married. That's just the way it fucking was. You appreciated that you wasn't single no more, and hey, let's go get married. That's the way it fucking was. Being single back in those days, guys, was not the life. Guys had girlfriends. I'm telling you. Guys had girls. This pre-dating app, this pre-Instagram. Wasn't no DMs, baby. You wasn't gonna get nobody DMs. And what you gonna do, have your ass at the club every fucking weekend, and that shit got fucking old. I'm telling you right there. We had the old saying when I was younger, you don't want to be the old man in the club. You don't want to be that fucking 30-year-old, 35-year-old guy in the fucking club. Ain't nothing wrong with it every now and then, but you don't want to be that fucking 35-year-old guy in the club every fucking weekend. Alright, guys, that was the saying back in my day. All right. So that's the thing with that, guys. Y'all got to understand where the older generation was coming from. It's easy now. We all see now. It's easy now. And y'all guys got me telling y'all to get on your purpose. So that fills that void after you get out of school or after you get off work. I'm just going to work on my purpose. One old purpose back then, you worked a shitty job and then you die. That was the life back then. You get up, you go work a job you fucking hate. You just accepted it. I'm gonna be an employee all my life. I ain't gonna be no boss. This is the hand I'm not a Rockefeller. I'm gonna work for somebody all my life, and then I die. And in between there, I want to have a girlfriend to keep me happy. In the meantime, that's the way it was, guys. So I just want y'all guys to know that, man. All right, like the video. Comment down below what you guys want to see next. Holla back.